Well, outdoor living has become so popular, and it's amazing how we can transform our backyards. And that's what we're going to show you today, a great deck project. Take a look at this home. It's about 10 years old, pretty pedestrian deck, about 12 by 12, steps in the center, and then it tapers down on the other side. Look at this project. Look what we've created here. We've removed the old deck, and this is what we end up with. Let me introduce you to everybody. We have Ron from Decks and More. He built this beautiful looking arrangement. And of course, Amy and Brian, they're the homeowners. And Brian, first, what got you motivated into this beautiful project?
It was getting time. The old deck was getting to the point where it wasn't very functional anymore. The wood was starting to deteriorate. Full sun, middle of the day, just too hot.
Sometimes you just can't even use the deck. And then Amy got involved, and I bet you had a little bit to say about this project.
Yes, I wanted to rip down the old deck, start over,
Okay.
and I just wanted to create a living space that we can entertain in and our 4 kids can enjoy.
Well, you've certainly done that. You got an area to relax, a little TV, area to eat, grill out. And Ron, let's start with the decking because you guys at Decks and More did a great job. What type of decking do we have here?
This is AZEK decking, so it's a solid PVC decking, so it's cooler on your feet.
All right. And guys, I like the border Ron created.
Yeah, I think it breaks it up a little bit as opposed to having one long run of boards.
Was that the purpose, Ron, just to break it up?
So you don't have random seams, so we did create a situation here with 12-foot flooring, then 20-foot flooring with a border in here so you don't have random seams, because seams are kind of ugly and they always tend to want to blow up.
Right. Well, it looks great. And the railing, you installed some railing, of course, and it's a second-story deck, so that's important, especially with kids, but you got lighting there. Did you guys want the lighting? Was that right in your initial plans?
And it really highlights it in the evening. It's not too much, it's subtle, but it's really nice.
All right. Amy, you talked about wanting to incorporate the roof area. Ron, how did that all come about, and what materials have you chosen?
We have lots of different styles of roofs. Obviously the shingles and gutters are all going to match existing on the house. Standard tongue and groove beadboard ceiling. The columns, we have large columns here. We can do 4-inch columns, which look kind of puny for such a large project. So we upgraded this to a 12-inch column with recessed panels.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it turned out fantastic. I'm sure you guys are thrilled to death with it, aren't you?
Yes, very much. Yeah.
So tell me about the kids, Amy. Have they kind of found a new home out here?
Yes, so even my 14-year-old comes out of her room and enjoys the deck to the 15-month-old who enjoys her sandbox on the deck.
Very good, very good. Ron, at Decks and More, you guys do all kinds of different decks. Tell me some of your projects that you've created.
We do a lot of decks, different materials that are out there, different railings. We also do screen porches, pergolas, verandas. The Arcadia louvered roofs are out there.
Not only do you do the decks and things we're talking about, you work with the homeowner to create exactly what they want. For instance, like this roof.
I do all the design work with the homeowner, find out what their living conditions are going to mean, how much entertaining they do. I do all the designs, planning, and then take them to get the building permits.
All right, and I'm sure hard workers for you, right?
Very hard, is a great crew.
You know, that's very important, not only for the homeowner, but the folks at Decks and More. That rapport is very important, isn't it? To get
it is. We don't do any subcontracting at all. They're all my own guys.
Okay, all right. Well, if you'd like to check out some of the Decks and More have created, sunrooms and screen porches and everything, what's your website, Ron?
DecksandMore.com.
Guys, enjoy. Thanks for having me out. Let's get out the red Solo cups.
All right, sounds good.